The Faroe Islands is a union of islands in the North Atlantic, located 200 kilometers northwest of the United Kingdom, between Norway and Iceland. The autonomous country is part of the Kingdom of Denmark along with Greenland. This little-known fairy tale place has breathtaking beauty. The Faroe Islands are made up of 18 sets of islands. Its total population is only 50,000 people. The traditional dishes of the Faroe Islands, where 50,000 people representing 80 different nations live, it consists of wind-dried fish, fermented lamb, whale and sheep. No wonder it's so close to the ocean. However, there are facts about this magnificent place that will surprise you. Here are 11 stunning facts about the Faroe Islands. The Faroe Islands receive about 300 days of rain a year. For this reason, many houses have grass roofs. These types of roofs protect houses against rain and provide good insulation. While grass was the roofing material of choice for centuries, today's new buildings are typically built with modern building materials. There are very few trees on the Faroe Islands due to strong winds and frequent storms. Most of the trees on the island were native, brought from Alaska and the Tierra del Fuego region of South America, which has a similar climate to the Faroes. These trees cluster in small fields. After being ruled by Norway for centuries, the Faroe Islands were captured by the Danes in the 1800s. However, during World War II, when the Nazis invaded Denmark, the Faroe Islands came under British control. After the war was over, Faroe began to ponder over independence. In a referendum held on September 14, 1946, 50.7% of the voters voted for independence. 493% voted to maintain relations with Denmark. Later, on September 18, the president of Lagting, the island's unicameral parliament, officially declared the region's independence. However, the Danish government saw the referendum only as recommendation and cancelled this declaration on the 20th of September. To keep the region under Danish control, King Christian X of Denmark dissolved the Lagting parliament on the 25th of September. The Faroe Islands remained independent for only 11 days. If you're looking for a place that's not overwhelmed by popular culture, Faroese may be just for you. There are only 2 fast food spots on the islands, Burger King and Sunset Boulevard, the Danish fast food chain. Both are in the capital Tórshavn and side by side. There are no other chain restaurants here. In fact, this makes the Faroes unique. According to the census made in 2019, 19,988 men and 18,502 women over the age of 18 lived in the Faroe Islands. The reason for the low female population is that many women go abroad for education and then do not return home. To make up for this, men often started searching for love online. Many women, especially from Thailand and the Philippines, were open to a long-distance romance and a possible new life in Faroe, despite the extremely different climate and culture. Today, more than 300 women from Thailand and the Philippines make up the largest ethnic minority of the islands. The number of seagulls and sheep is quite high in the Faroe Islands. We have said that approximately 50,000 people live in 18 islands. The number of sheep on the islands is believed to be 70,000 and 500,000 seagulls. So the Faroe Islands is a great spot for bird watchers. There are so few crimes here that there are no prisons on the islands. Streymoy, the largest island in the archipelago alone, has a 12-cell prison. Here the prisoners have their own cells with a TV and are allowed to use the mini golf course outside. However, only people sentenced to 18 months or less and convicted of non-violent crimes can stay here. Other criminals are imprisoned in Denmark. There are only 3 traffic lights in the Faroe Islands. All three of these lights are located in the capital of Tórshavn, home to about 21,000 people, almost half of the archipelago's total population. Unlike the rest of Europe, Faroese have a high fertility rate of 2.6. Birth rates are quite high, probably due to their low crime rate and strong family-centered culture. On the other hand, children are given the freedom to explore the environment on their own. In addition, the survival rate is also very high. In Faroe, men live on average 79.9 years and women live on average 84.4 years. Opened in 1973, the Streymoy Bridge connects Streymoy and Eysturoy Islands, the most populous of the archipelago. The locals call the bridge, which is 220 meters high, the bridge over the Atlantic. An undersea tunnel is expected to open in December 2020 and greatly reduce traffic on the bridge. We said that the islands are quite rainy and windy. However, it is possible to live 4 seasons in one day on the islands. While there is sun in one place, it can even snow in the next place. On the islands, the average temperature is 13 degrees in summer and 3 degrees in winter.